Alright, what's going on guys? My name is Omega, welcome back to another video. So today we're actually going to be breaking down the brand new origin story for Pathfinder, which was a trailer posted to the Apex Legends Twitter a couple hours ago. Now keep in mind, this was paid for by Respawn, but actually created by a company named Golden Lane Studio. Specifically, this guy named Slava Alexiev. I'm probably butchered that last name, I'm so sorry. But the link to all of their social media profiles will be down in the description, and make sure to go check them out because this was an amazing trailer that we're going to be breaking down today. So the trailer starts with Pathfinder introducing his creators, who, as you guys know, were a group of scientists working for an organization called Project Iris. Project Iris was tasked with finding a solution to the energy crisis in the Outlands using Branthium. Some of the members of Project Iris include Dr. Amelia Paquette, who's actually Watson's grandmother, Newton Summers, who's Horizon's son, as well as Dr. Aliki Gibraltar, who is Gibraltar's grandfather. So this trailer starts to get interesting when Dr.Reid, who as you guys know was Horizon's assistant, shows up at Project Iris.
Release the Branthium to us or I will kill each and every one of you. Wouldn't be my first kill, dearies.
As you heard, she mentioned that she would kill the scientists if they tried anything, as it would not have been her first time taking a life. I'm assuming that at this point she's referring to when she abandoned Horizon in space, as she probably still thinks that Horizon was left up there and is now dead. She also uses the word dearie, the same word that Ash's head used in the Broken Ghost quest, and she's also carrying a sword that looks very, very similar to the one that Ash has in the Season 6 quest. While the scientists of Project Iris are being held captive, Pathfinder decides to attempt a rescue mission to save the day.
But those bad people made a mistake. They thought I was just a Marvin. But I'm much more than that.
Watch it! What?
Get the Marvin! Call for backup!
Hands up! Watch it!
Dr.Reid attempts to steal the Branthium, but then Pathfinder stops the Phase Runner before he is attacked.
Give up, Marvin. You can't save them.
I can't let you take my family away! You are not my friend. And you are not my family.
It's a shame you didn't have more of me in you. Maybe that would have made you...
Luckily, Amelia Paquette saves Pathfinder by killing Dr.Reid with her own sword. Now, while more enemies are coming to attack, Pathfinder and the rest of the scientists make an attempt to try and send as much Branthium as they could to the Peck Foundation before activating the Phase Runner self-destruct. This is when we realize that the reason Pathfinder's creators are dead is technically because of him. But if Pathfinder didn't blow up the Phase Runner, then the entire Outlands would have been doomed, considering that they needed the Branthium in order to solve the energy crisis. At the very end of the trailer, you can see Pathfinder talking to Blisk in Paradise Lounge with a scorched tapestry behind them. Blisk then tells Pathfinder some very interesting and unexpected news about his origins.
Hey, one more thing. Did you ever find the other one?
What other one?
The one they made from you. Your spare parts. That would run a pretty high price if you find them.
I have a child?
What?
I have a child! And don't worry, kid. Whoever you are, Dad will find you.
Now, Pathfinder interpreted this as him having a child. I don't know if that's exactly what Blisk meant. I mean, Pathfinder is a robot. I don't see how that's possible. But at the same time, you know, maybe we could be getting some kind of like baby Pathfinder, kind of like how Star Wars did Baby Yoda, and that turned into this like giant whole crazy meme that got everyone obsessed. Like, I could totally see Respawn going in a similar direction like that. Whether that's going to have any huge impact on the story or not. Like, is this baby Pathfinder going to be a new legend? Probably not, but I'm sure it's going to be a side character if that's what it actually turns out to be. Let me know what your guys' thoughts were on this specific trailer, though. It's definitely an interesting one, and I have a lot more questions now than I did before, that's for sure. Now, in other news, I'm sure you guys saw the community post that I made yesterday. Apex Legends did make a tweet on their Twitter saying, what if we brought Skulltown back? And this tweet actually has like some of the most likes on the Apex Legends Twitter that I've ever seen. Like, I don't even think new season announcements get this many likes. Currently has 84,000 likes, so obviously a ton of people are hoping that Skulltown is going to come back in some sort of way. Now, does this mean that Skulltown is going to now be like a permanent location in Kings Canyon? I'm not really too sure. Many people are saying that it's probably going to be some kind of arenas map. I mean, personally, that's my best guess as to what they mean by this. They could also mean that it's coming back as some sort of like legacy event. Maybe we're going back to some of the older maps throughout the rest of the season. We do know, according to Reimagined, that we're going to be getting some kind of patch notes on Thursday. Now, we could be getting some kind of Revenant buff with these patch notes. Developers already teased that Revenant is going to be getting infinite climbing in his next buff, whether that's coming in this patch or the next one. So it's possible that they're going to be bringing back Kings Canyon at night, considering that that whole map was basically part of Revenant's event for the Fighter Fright. That's just a guess though, I really don't know, but it looks like on Thursday we're going to be getting these patch notes and hopefully learn what's actually going to be happening with Skulltown. I'm really hoping it does come back, because for those guys that didn't play Skulltown in like the very beginning of Apex, it was so chaotic and hectic, and I think one of the reasons why people didn't really like it is because you would always get third-partied when you landed at Skulltown. I mean, that's just what happened, man. You kind of had to accept that that was going to happen eventually, so I am very excited for Skulltown to come back. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are, whether you think Skulltown is going to be an arenas map, is it coming back for Battle Royale, or just a limited time mode, or something completely different. Love to hear your guys' thoughts. And the last thing we're going to be going over is the brand new game that Respawn is going to be designing. As I mentioned in a couple of videos ago, Respawn did say that they're working on a brand new IP that hasn't been officially announced yet, but according to this Twitter page called VGC News, they made a tweet saying EA will reportedly announce an established IP revival at its EA Play Live event next month. And when I first talked about this, you know, everyone was commenting, Titanfall 3, oh my god, it's happening. I don't think it's going to be Titanfall 3, and again, according to VGC News, in another article that they posted about 20 hours ago, they said that this new IP revival is reportedly a Dead Space reimagining. And I'll leave a link to this article down in the description just in case you guys want to go read it for yourself. But just to explain what exactly this might mean, in the article they said, according to Jamatsu, is that how you pronounce it? I probably just completely butchered that. They said the new Dead Space game will be a reimagining of the series rather than a straight sequel to the existing trilogy of games. So it looks like that this new game, if it is going to be Dead Space when they do announce it at, you know, this EA event, it's not going to be a direct sequel. It's not going to be Dead Space 4, but it's basically going to be the same universe, possibly same characters, just in a new reimagined way. And specifically, the team at Respawn that's working on this is going to be the same team that made the last Star Wars game. I don't think anyone from the Apex Legends team is probably going to have anything to do with this, but I know many people did like that Star Wars game. I didn't get a chance to play it. I never did play Dead Space myself, but if you guys have any feedback about the Dead Space game, whether I should try it out just to maybe get a feel for what this new game could be, definitely let me know down in the comments. I think this is really exciting news that Respawn is just working on a new game in general. But yeah, that basically concludes today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you guys all on the next video. Have a great day. Peace out.